Have you ever wondered exactly who Zorn and Thorn are from Final Fantasy IX? Well, today I am going to be discussing some Final Fantasy IX lore with you guys. I will be explaining who Zorn and Thorn are, their looks, how they fit into the story, and a little bit more about them. Buckle up, my friends, and here we go. For starters, Zorn and Thorn are non-playable characters from Final Fantasy IX who work for Queen Brahne as her court jesters and personal mages. They are almost perfectly identical, but Zorn wears blue and Thorn wears red. A very odd way the two of them communicate is called, if I'm saying this word right, which I'm probably not, anti-metabole speech. It's an active and passive form of speech. For example, Zorn would say something like, "Are you sure of this?" and Thorn would say, "Sure of this are you?" Now in the other language region versions of Final Fantasy IX, they speak kind of the same, but like the dialect is different. Apparently they add certain words at the end or just words throughout the sentence. Now this is something I never knew about Zorn and Thorn because I don't know where you find it at in the game, but I did some research on these guys and apparently they both were born July 1711 and they are 88 years old. But now I'm going to get more into Zorn and Thorn's appearance and her personality first. Like your traditional court jesters, Zorn and Thorn have hats with bells on them, collar jackets, and button-up shirts in both blue and red. Now the major difference in their outfits and appearances is Zorn has a spade and a club suit on his left and right arm, while Thorn has a heart and a diamond suit on his. Zorn's blue makeup curves over his brow and nose in thin lines. Thorn's makeup colors his eyes in red with a red circle above each eye. Now both of their lips are their respective colors, red and blue, but they both have white faces. Some people believe that their red and blue appearances may refer to the twin moons. Even their theme music is referred to as Jesters of the Moon at times. Now this reference, it even goes as far as to say as the two planets in Final Fantasy IX, Gaia and Terra. Which I kind of see it, I guess, if Zorn and Thorn, because they're kind of different in a way. Zorn and Thorn's personalities are kind of the same, but with differences. The two of them are mostly overdramatic and panicky, which results in them just running around mindlessly when something goes wrong or when danger is approaching. I have read and noticed myself that they're always shouting and using a serious exclamation in their tone when they proclaim the other one is wrong about something. Now here is how Zorn and Thorn fall into the world of Final Fantasy IX. If you had never played the game, then you were about to get some pretty major spoilers in the game itself. Now when Princess Garnet disappears from Alexandria Castle, Zorn and Thorn become frantic, and under Queen Brahne's orders, they track the princess, and Zidane sights them at the peak of the ice cavern where the Dugo summon Black Waltz No. 1 to stall Zidane while they get away. Now Zorn and Thorn later come along on the Alexandrian attack of the rainy city Burmecia, appearing in Gizamaluke's grotto and in Burmecia itself. And from there you just kind of see them off and on until the Eidolon extraction, which I believe is in Disc 3. Now Zorn and Thorn, they have the power to extract the Eidolons from a person, which they do after capturing Garnet and holding her in the Alexandria Castle basement. The main ones they extract are Shiva, Ifrit, Atomos, Odin, and Bahamut for Queen Brahne's use. Now it's been a little bit since I played Final Fantasy IX, so I may pronounce a few of the names kinda wrong, but I've heard other people pronounce them a little bit different than what I do, but I mean, you get the idea. Now Zorn and Thorn, they flee Alexandria when Garnet becomes queen and quickly come to serve Kuja, Brahne's manipulator. I'll probably talk about him and Queen Brahne another day. But now after kidnapping Iko Carol, they attempt to extract her Eidolons from her in the depths of Mount Gulag, but are Unsuccessful, as a summoner must reach the age of 16, which they even state to Kuja, for the Eidolons to be extracted. But now, being defeated by Iku's Eidolon Maideen, it is revealed Zorn and Thorn are not truly twins, and their true form is the two halves of the double-headed monster Meltigemini, if I'm saying that one right. But when Meltigemini is reformed to cover Kuja's departure, Zidane and the company end the monster for good. Now, for those of you who are wondering, I will get into the Meltigemini more of that monster, apparently of who Zorn and Thorn are. It's been a while since I played Final Fantasy IX. Well, not really a while, but it's been probably over a year since I played it on the Steam version because everything's updated and everything. But when I was younger playing it, it was pretty interesting learning about who the characters were and everything. Now that I'm older, I've grown to realize more about the characters and, you know, things like that. But if you have enjoyed this little origin lore story of Zorn and Thorn from Final Fantasy IX, let me know down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, comment if you want to. Was you able to figure out that Zorn and Thorn weren't twins, I guess, throughout the whole game itself until when they fused together to form this insane looking monster?